Hey everyone, it's Jessica from Well Hello Disney. Thank you for joining me today. We are headed on another resort tour. Today we are going to Disney's Riviera Resort, which is the 15th DVC resort. It is also a standalone Disney Vacation Club resort. You can book this resort through the Disney website or my favorite source, which is DVC Rental Store. This resort offers 5 different room types. It has the tower suites, deluxe studios, 1-bedroom villas, 2-bedroom villas, and of course those beautiful 3-bedroom grand villas. Disney's Riviera Resort is an Epcot area resort. It is perfect for families and has quickly become one of my favorite resorts on Walt Disney World's property. I will point out how this resort will be beneficial for you and your family if you choose to stay here. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me and also the bell so you can get a notification anytime we drop a new video. Disney's Riviera Resort is the first standalone Disney Vacation Club property built in 8 years. Right when you arrive, you will see that it is inspired by the French and Italian Riviera, giving it a very elegant and luxurious feel. You can already see there are hidden Mickeys everywhere, so even though it seems a little bit more upscale, it is still a Disney resort and you will still get some of that Walt Disney World flair. Even if you're not a DVC member, you are able to stay here. Like I said, you can book through the Disney website or you can rent points through DVC Rental Store. Those are the 2 best ways if you're not a Disney Vacation Club member. As you enter the main lobby, you will be greeted by a beautiful interior. They do have a smaller kids area here. The lobby in general is smaller compared to some of the other resorts that I've stayed at on property. But Disney's Riviera Resort is one of the smaller DVC resorts. There are plenty of areas that are tucked away that you can spend your time in while you wait for your room. The first one up being La Boutique. This is going to be the area where you're going to find all of your Disney souvenirs, different merchandise. There's things that you can take home like these candles. You also will find some snacks up here, sunscreen. There's trading pins here, penny books. You'll find a variety of things that are in the store for you to enjoy in the parks and take home. This is also where you're going to find your Riviera themed items. So for those proud Disney Vacation Club members, if you want something that is Riviera themed because this is your home resort, you're also going to find it in this shop. Right next to La Boutique, you're going to find Le Petit Cafe, which is a small bakery and coffee cafe. You will see that there is seating in here. It's also attached to what is called the Voyager's Lounge, or it can be known as the library. I actually took some time to work here one day, so I set up my computer in here. There's plugs and outlets and everything you need, and it was really nice to have the cafe attached to it because anytime I felt like I needed a snack or a drink, I could just hop over and leave all of my stuff set up and no one would bother it. This is a quiet space, so if you're going to take calls for work, you should probably step outside since most of the people who are in here are working. In the back of the lobby, you'll see a staircase and you can head down there. This is the rest of the public areas at Disney's Riviera Resort. The first thing you're going to stumble upon is the DVC sales area. This is the newest DVC resort. There have been a lot of changes and restrictions with purchasing DVC, so I have a feeling that they will be selling at Riviera for a while. As you continue down this hallway, you're going to run into the Aventi room, which is also known as the community hall at other Disney Vacation Club resorts. Disney's Riviera Resort is fancy all around, and their community hall even has a fancy name. If you don't know what a community hall is, this is the area where kids can come and do crafts, watch TV, play video games. It's one of the perks of owning at a Disney Vacation Club resort or staying here. You have some extra things you can do with the kids. Some of the activities that are at this community hall are painting small and large ceramics, making a sugar scrub. You can paint small canvases. You can even decorate water bottles here. There's movies in the back, and there's definitely a game system that you can plug into if you want to do that as well. We can spend a whole day in a community hall. It is so much fun for the kids, and it's a great way to just sit down and be really present with your kids too if you need a break from the parks. If you continue down this hall, you're going to run into Disney Riviera's quick service, which is Primo Piatto. I think I'm saying that right. We will dive more into this later, but I just wanted to show that it's connected to the hallway. When we head back outside, you can see there's a door right there to Primo Piatto, and it leads you out to the courtyard. In the courtyard, you're going to find cornhole, life-size Jenga. There's also a life-size chess game. You also will sometimes catch characters out here, which is a wonderful experience. I got to see some kids meeting Pluto from my room while I was watching the courtyard. To one side of the courtyard, you're going to have the Riviera main pool. This has a 0 entry. It has an ice cream stand. They have a slide here. That's one of the big things. All the DVC resorts have some kind of cool slide. The hot tub is behind the pool, and then right next to the main pool, you're going to find the kids' play area. Of course, I'm in here a lot. Most of my kids are still under 48 inches. So at the Disney Riviera Resort, it is called the S'il vous plaît play area. Its translation is please play, and it is a beautiful play area that, of course, it has the continued Mediterranean inspired features. This also features a lot of the Fantasia characters from the ballet scene. So you'll see some hippos in there, some ostriches, and there's an elephant on top. There's lots of water cannons and fountains that are coming out of the ground. You can see that the water here is at a low level, and they still have lifeguards in this area even though the water isn't deep. So you can rest assured that your little one is going to have a great time playing here. Right outside the pool area, you will find Bar Riva. This is a gorgeous outdoor-indoor bar. You have appetizers, great drinks here. You can even get wings here. My favorite is the baked brie. You can see it is beautiful. It's open from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. currently while I'm doing this video. Fans in there keep it cool even when it is super hot outside. This is such a fun area. It kind of reminds me of Sebastian's Bistro at Caribbean Beach. It's so nice that the Riviera also has its own version. So if we keep continuing down this corridor, you will head back into Primo Piatto. So let's explore it now. This is one of the most beautiful Disney Vacation Club quick services I've ever seen. Honestly, one of the most beautiful quick service areas out of any of the Disney resorts. It also was shockingly small. I never had trouble finding a seat, but I was really thrown off guard by how small this dining hall was. But I keep reminding myself that the Riviera Resort is one of the smaller properties, one of the smaller DVC resorts, so they probably don't need as much quick service space. My favorite item on the menu was the grilled chicken. It was so good. Sun-dried tomato relish, spinach artichoke spread. It was delicious. The food here is top-notch for a quick service, so if you are staying here, you're in for a treat. It still has the refrigerators where you can find milk and drinks, and there's a microwave. If you need to take things up to your room, this is the place to buy them. They don't really have a large area in La Boutique of drinks and stuff, so come down here and you can grab some snacks. So we are going to head back outside and right into the fitness center. You can see here there is a fridge with complimentary drinks. There's also snacks here. There is towels for working out. They have a lot of great equipment. You'll have everything you need for exercising on vacation. So we're going to head to our last area, which is the quiet pool, also known as the Beau Soleil. I'm sure I completely butchered that. I loved this area. It actually was very quiet while I was filming over here. There is ample seating, lots of cushioned seating over here, umbrellas everywhere so you're able to stay out of the sun. You can see they still have life jackets, but I really didn't see kids over here. There were a few babies. They did a good job of framing this pool with hedges because it really gave it that serene, quiet feeling. So if you wanted to get away from the hustle and bustle, but you still wanted a pool, this is the place to go. Here is the map overlooking the Riviera Resort. There are two modes of transportation to the parks from this resort. You're going to have your Skyliner and you're going to have buses in the front. The entrance to the Skyliner is by the quiet pool actually. So you will walk through this beautiful archway. There's beautiful fountains there. There's also two beautiful mosaic pieces of art. One is themed after Peter Pan. The other is themed after the movie Tangled, where Rapunzel goes and sees the floating lantern lights. Riviera also has its own Skyliner stop. You can head directly to Epcot from here, or you can go back one stop to Caribbean Beach, which is the main hub, and access Hollywood Studios there. And then, of course, we are saving the best for last, which is Topolino's Terrace, which is located on the 10th floor of the Riviera Resort. You can have dinner or breakfast here. Dinner is signature dining, and there are no characters that are available. So if you're wanting characters, do not book dinner. But if you would like an exceptional meal, you will get that here. Also, the bonus of dining here is if you stay until fireworks, you'll be able to see them from the terrace rooftop.
They left.
If you come to Topolino's Terrace for breakfast, you're in for a special treat. This is one of our favorite character dining experiences. We have been multiple times. Even in COVID times, did we have an amazing time. The character interaction is amazing, but so is the food. The sour cream waffles are one of my favorite breakfasts at all of Walt Disney World. You will not be disappointed if you're able to get a reservation for this character meal, since it's one of the highest demand on Disney property. Thank you so much for joining me on this tour of the beautiful Disney Riviera Resort. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like. If you haven't yet, subscribe, and we will see you real soon.